Speak now to Dave Keating in Brussels. Dave, is it the case that neither side wants to be the one that walks away from these talks?
Yeah, I think that's the case. I mean, I think even if they get to Sunday and they haven't reached a deal yet, they will probably continue talks after that, again, because neither side wants to be the one to be seen to be walking away from the table. But I think the reason that that Sunday deadline was set is because Boris Johnson was hoping that at today's summit of EU prime ministers and presidents that's ongoing here in Brussels, that they would panic and that they would change their mandate red lines in order to meet his demands. That very clearly hasn't happened. This was a mammoth session yesterday. They started meeting at 1 p.m. yesterday and didn't stop till 10 a.m. this morning. But in that almost 24 hours of talking, they didn't talk about Brexit until the very end, until this morning. And I'm told they spent less than half an hour talking about it. Commission President von der Leyen briefed the EU prime ministers and presidents about her dinner with Boris Johnson, and that was it. And then today, this afternoon, we heard that Paris and Berlin have rejected Boris Johnson's entreaties to hold phone calls with President Emmanuel Macron and German Chancellor Angela Merkel bilaterally, or maybe with the three of them, to try to resolve the impasse. Paris and Berlin telling him very clearly, no, the Commission is who conducts trade negotiations on behalf of the EU, not Berlin and not Paris. This has been a recurring theme. Boris Johnson has kept trying to go around Brussels and talk to the EU capitals directly. Each time he's been rebuffed. That is a very sacred principle that the Commission is the one that conducts negotiations. And in any event, it's not clear that talking to them would actually result in any movement, because both Paris and Berlin have stood very firm on this insistence that if the UK wants a Brexit deal, they have to agree to level playing field guarantees, something that Boris Johnson said he's unwilling to do.
So, Dave, what are the EU's contingency plans?
Well, yeah, I mean, the assumption here in Brussels is now that we are heading to no deal. And yesterday, the European Commission published its contingency plans for no deal. That's something that national capitals have been asking the Commission to do for a long time, for many weeks. But the Commission has resisted until now because they were afraid the signal that would send, that it would look like they were done with talks. So the fact that they published those yesterday morning means a lot. It means that the Commission now also thinks that we are more likely to end up at a no deal than a deal. They said so much today. So the contingency plans that have been published, there's 4 so far. They're very specific. They're about transport. They're about goods. They're about making sure planes can still take off, because that's a question, whether that can still happen on January 1st in a no-deal scenario. And finally, one of them is a request, actually, to the UK to be able to continue fishing rights in each other's waters, even if there's no deal. So those contingency plans now being looked at as a sign that both sides now openly say, really, that we are heading for no deal in 20 days.
Dave Keating reporting there from Brussels. Thank you.